Yeah, just
No,
because you sit
no,
under
when
a tent.
and then when that's why you go back under your tent when someone tells you to leave.
No, but you don't put your hands on people. They don't have a right to put their hand on that man.
It's kind of funny because you're a professional race baiter. It's like
Uh
if
huh. I am. I am.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So you do realize if most black kids acted like that, if someone randomly put their hands on them and they stabbed another black kid, you do realize there'd be dead FBA teenagers all across the country every single day. Because there's a lot of FBAs that fight together. They don't pull out knives on other kids. You don't pull out a knife against a 17-year-old kid against another 17-year-old kid. That's not what happens on a daily basis. If that happened on a daily basis, there'd be thousands upon thousands of dead
You're
FBA.
babbling. You're just babbling. You're just babbling a whole bunch of like
No,
dry
that's
ass
not. That's
talking
not
points.
babbling.
That
That's
is
facts.
babbling.
That's
No, you
facts.
just you're just
You do
babbling.
realize that FBAs fight every single day,
Yeah, everybody fights. So what you talking? What's the point?
meaning that doesn't give you the right to stab anyone. You escalate it to a hand to hand. You don't escalate it to a hand to knife.
No, you don't know what they were going to do. It was multiple people assaulting him.
I don't believe that. Why did he
Yeah,
stab? Why did he stab one person? Why did he
yeah.
stab
It
one
was more.
person?
Yeah, he neutralized the threat and then he ran away. He got away. He got away from the threat.
He got away from the one threat. He got away
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the one
There
threat,
were
not
multiple. There
two.
were multiple
Then
people.
why didn't he stab two people?
There
Then
were
why didn't he
that's
stab two people?
because he didn't have to do that. You had to neutralize the main threat and he left.
He left. He ran away like a coward, just like most of these FBAs are cowards.
But sir, you're the one covering up your tether forehead and your hairline. You're the
No,
coward.
no, no. I'm not.
You're
I'm
the
not.
one.
I'm not
You're
tethered
the
though.
one. Yeah, you are
I'm not
though.
tethered though.
Yeah, you are. You're covering up your tether ass hairline.
No, 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 no. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
tethered.
yeah. Cause yeah. That's cowardly. Cause you're a tether. Where you from, by the way?
I'm from here. I'm from here.
Man, where you from? Don't be a coward and be ashamed of your homeland. Where's your family from? Where you from?
Here in
Where's your
Florida.
family from?
Here.
Your family's not from here. You're covering up your hairline for a reason. Where you from?
My family's from here, bro.
Where are you from, sir?
My family's from here, bro.
You're not from here. You're not from our lineage, sir. You're from an immigrant lineage.
How can you say that? How can you say that?
Yeah, because, yeah, sir, you've othered yourself several times. You've already outed yourself. Are you Haitian?
No, no. I'm actually Ethiopian.
Oh, okay. Well, say that. Stop faking the funk. And let's see that forehead. Let's see that hairline.
I just want to. Why can't I?
Let's see that hairline.
Why can't I be FBA, bro?
Let's see that hairline, sir. How are you Ethiopian and FBA? How does that work?
Uh, I mean, I came to America and I had an ethnogenesis here in America.
How? When did you come here?
My family came here in the 1930s.
No, okay. No, they didn't.
Yes,
Your
they
family
did.
didn't come here no damn 1930s.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. They weren't letting African immigrants come over here like that unless you were royalty. They
Yeah,
weren't
we
letting.
were royalty back in Ethiopia.
And then how come you in a Section 8 apartment then?
I'm not in the Section 8 apartment.
Yes, you are. I see a roach in the back, and it has some, and it's carrying some injera bread in its mouth.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah, you just up here lying. That's cowardly, sir.
How's that cowardly, bro?
Yeah, yeah, because that's what y'all tethers do. Y'all lie and scam. Are you choking on bushmeat? Are you all right? Do we need to get somebody to come get you?
Nah, I just had something in my throat, bro.
Okay, yeah. Get them hyena bones out your mouth, brother. We don't want you choking on live.
Nah, I'm just playing, bro. I'm not Ethiopian. I'm full FBA, bro.
You're not FBA. No, you're
How can you
not.
say that, bro?
You're not, sir. We can tell.
How
We
can you
can.
tell?
We can tell. We know our people, and you're not one of us.
Your people. What do you
Yeah,
mean? Your people come in all different shapes and sizes,
but
brother.
not like you though.
How so?
We know just
How
by
so?
by some of your lies. That's a part of tether culture. We can tell the way you're lying because you
What
told
am
a
I
couple of
lying
lies.
about? What am I
You
lying
said
about?
yeah, tethers lie like that. We don't.
About
That's
Carmelo Anthony,
yeah,
a
yeah,
thug like Carmelo
yeah.
Anthony.
That's tether talk.
He was a thug.
That's
He was a
tether
thug.
talk, sir.
He was a thug, buddy. He was a
That's
thug.
tether talk.
And
That's tether
he's
talk.
gonna end up dead when he gets life in prison
Well, I
by,
mean, like,
by one of those white gangs. I hope he ends up dead by one of those white gangs in prison.
why you
Because
keep
he's gonna stab them.
why you
They're,
caping
they're
for
gonna
why you caping for the white man so hard? What's that
no,
about?
it's got nothing to do with caping for the white man. You don't
It
stab a random
does.
17-year-old. You don't stab a random 17 year
So
old as
do
a high
you
school
think?
student.
Okay, so
Would
did you
you
have that
would
same
you
smoke for Daniel Penny when he
would you
killed Jordan
co-sign would you
Neely?
co-sign your
No, no,
son?
no, no,
Would
no,
you
no, no,
co-sign
no,
your
no,
son
no,
stabbing someone
no,
like
no,
that?
no, 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 no. Did you have the same smoke for Daniel Penny when he killed Jordan Neely. Did you have the same smoke for that? Oh,
No, I did not.
why not?
Because apparently Jordan Neely was like acting erratic on the train, and he was I don't know, he was threatening people. So I mean, if you
Threatening who?
neutralize the threat, he neutralized the threat exactly how you claim Carmelo did, which
All
he
right,
didn't.
then. So they're both justified, then,
They
right?
didn't. No, but Carmelo didn't neutralize a threat though. You
Why
do
not?
realize you do
You're
realize that
contradicting yourself. You're contradicting yourself.
Carmelo didn't neutralize the threat. You do realize
You just said it. You just proved he did.
you do realize a high school setting is
You
much
just
different.
proved he did. You just proved he did because if Daniel Penny neutralized the verbal threat, because Jordan didn't touch nobody and he wasn't threatening anybody. He was talking to himself. He didn't hurt nobody. He didn't lay one finger on nobody. He didn't know you're muted, so yeah, all that tether babble ain't gonna work. Yeah, Jordan Neely didn't touch anybody, and
The
he
women on
got
the train,
murdered.
the women on the train claimed they were afraid. They were afraid. The women on the train claimed they were afraid. But
But yeah, he didn't touch anybody.
how come the people on the
They
train were okay with
they
it?
were afraid of his words. They were afraid of his words. So yeah, Carmelo was afraid too. So you just justified it. So if you are afraid, you're justified to neutralize the threat. So you just proved that. Thank you. So we're on the same page. So you agree that Jordan Neely was scaring people, and you said it's justified within them neutralizing the threat. So Carmelo Anthony had people put their hands on him, and he neutralized that threat. So he's
Wait,
more than justified.
Was Daniel Penny like a supervillain? Why didn't the people on the train stop him if they wanted him to stop?
There were a bunch of tethers on there like you.
And they couldn't stop. They didn't have
There
enough.
were a
They
bunch of
didn't have
tethers
they
on there
didn't have
like
enough
you.
empathy. They didn't have enough
There were a
empathy to
lot.
go out and
There
stop.
was a train full of tethers like you. That train was a bunch of tethers on that train, sir. There was a bunch of tethers on the train. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, you're debunking yourself, and now you're kind of boring. You're getting kind of boring. Yeah, we can't hear you, brother. You're not just gonna tether babble.
I gotta ask you a question. You do understand that a high school setting is much different than the real world?
Yeah, you just babbling and
High
trolling at
school
this point.
students.
Yeah, you debunked yourself. You've already debunked
A
yourself.
high school student.
You've debunked yourself, sir.
A high school student.
You've already debunked yourself, sir. We got tether fatigue.
Dude,
Now, are you Jamaican? Are you Jamaican?
no, bro. I'm full FBI.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm tired of you
I'm
debunking.
full FBA, bro.
I'm tired of you debunking yourself and lying. Okay, all right, that's enough. All right, you just saying shit just to be saying it. All right. Yeah, we got tether fatigue. This is a tether. He's covering up his tether ass hairline. Somebody said he's Haitian. He's Caribbean or something. Yeah, we just got tether fatigue. We got tether fatigue. We don't want to hear tether babble. All that white ass kissing. Stop it. We don't want to hear it. Yeah, he covered that hairline up for a reason. All right. He ain't slick. All right, let me get some more people in here. Let's get Ava in here. Ava, hop on in. Miss Ava, hop on that camera, ma'am. Miss
Hello,
Ava.
Sarah.
Hey, Ava, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you
Hop
doing?
on. I'm good. Hop on camera, Ava,
Why?
so we can talk to you. That's why. Why not?
That's not appropriate for right now.
Why is it not appropriate, ma'am?
It's just sad. I'm in my pajamas and shit, and it's late. But I mean, you're
Well,
not on camera. I just don't feel comfortable
but
being
that's my
on camera.
picture. So that's my picture.
I have my picture on here too. I have a question for you though.
But I want you to get on camera to ask, so we don't, because a lot of people who don't want to get on camera usually are trolls or tethers. So,
No, I'm not a troll.
well, hop on
I'm
camera, man.
Tether.
What you got? You got anything to hide? Are you a fed?
No, 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 no. I'm
Are you
black.
ugly? If you're ugly, it's understandable.
No. What the fuck?
If you're ugly, if you're big and ugly with a big back,
I am slim. I get the fuck out of here, but okay.
now where you from? Where you from?
I'm FBA. I'm Black American.
Oh, well, you got an accent though. This is what I'm saying. You kind of got an accent. Where's that accent from?
I'm from PA, Pennsylvania.
That's not a PA accent. I dated a whole bunch of Philly girls, and you
Well,
don't
I'm not
sound
from
like.
Philly. I didn't say Philly.
Well, what part of
I'm from
Pennsylvania?
Western PA. I don't want to give away the particular town because there's people on here
No,
that don't
you
like.
got an accent, sweetie. You have an accent. It's like a foreign accent, like you're Ethiopian or something. I don't
No.
know. You don't have. That's not a PA accent. Well, do I have any PA people in here? That's not a Pennsylvania accent. I dated a whole bunch of Pennsylvania girls. That's not.
Okay, there's Western PA. You know, there's places
No,
outside of
that's
Philly.
you from the Western Sudan or some shit. You from the Sudan. You
No,
from Somalia or something, ma'am.
I'm
That's why.
not.
That's why you don't want to get on camera. But go ahead. What's on your mind?
No,
What's on your
no, I'm
mind?
FBA. I just want to know, why do you always talk about black women dating white men? Like, you always bash us.
No, I don't, ma'am.
Yes, you do.
I don't. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're a bed wench, there's something wrong with that.
Okay, but if, like, why are you calling us that? You don't think that's a slur? Like, because if white men are calling white women that date black men mud sharks, that's just as offensive.
No, no. Bed wench is more of a behavior thing. I don't call you a bed wench just because you're dating a white dude. And I've called dudes bed bucks. There's some dudes who sit up here caping for white women, and we call them bed bucks. So I give it to them too. Let's be very clear. So yeah, I don't knock you. And then there's some sisters who date white dudes who are actually cool. Like what's his name? George Lucas. His lady is black, but she's a rider. I have a lot of respect for her because she made him put some money in the movie Red Tail. So she put some of that black coochie on his ass and made him give up the funds. So I can respect that. But like a Candace Owens, that's a
What's
bed
wrong with
wench.
her?
She's a bed wench because
Because she's conservative? Because she dates white
no,
men?
no, because she has the mindset of a white supremacist. See, when you take on the mindset of a white supremacist that you're dating, that makes you a bed wench, and that's a problem. All right? And are you conservative too? Are
Mm,
you conservative?
yeah,
Are you married to a white man now?
I'm dating one.
You're dating one. All right, so that's why we know you're East African. You're East
I'm not
African.
East African.
Yes, you are.
No,
You're
I'm
not
not.
FBA. See, you're not FBA.
I am FBA.
No,
The
you're
thing
not.
is, my mom is biracial, but she doesn't look like a black woman, so, she's FBA as well.
Where's your dad from?
He's FBA as well. He's Black American. My family's from West Virginia.
From West Virginia?
Yeah, that's where most of my family are from.
Your mama's from West Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
What?
I don't believe it. You don't have a West Virginian accent
No,
whatsoever.
I'm talking about like my cousins and everyone else, but my
Yeah, you
family
would.
ended up moving to PA.
Yeah, but still, you would sound like your mom.
She does have that accent though. If you could hear my mom's voice,
You,
she sounds like she's from there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you wouldn't get a totally different damn accent. You have an East African accent, dear.
No.
You do. You really do. Yeah. You still kind of sound like your parents a little bit. Like with me, my mother's very articulate, even though she's a Southern lady. She's a Southern belle, but my mother worked for the phone company, so she's very articulate. But certain words has a little Southern slang in it. So you hear it with me. I'm an articulate dude, but you can hear the Southern slang in some of my words. It ain't there at all. It ain't there at all, man. You're not FBA. I just don't believe it. With respect, I just don't believe it. That's probably why you don't want to get on camera too. All right?
No, like if you think I'm East African, what is getting on camera going to prove? You're just going to still say that. Like,
No, because we're going to see that forehead. We're going to see that forehead, and you know that forehead is going to tell the truth. That's why you don't want to
no.
show it. You don't want to show that forehead, ma'am. That's what I want to see. That's why you don't want to get on camera. You know you look like a chocolate Tweety bird with a big old
Oh
head.
no. No.
Yes, indeed. That's why you got you a white man because they like them Tweety bird heads. All right.
No, I'm not East African, but no, I just came up to ask that question because you seem a bit harsh towards black women that date out, so that's
I
all I wanted
don't.
to
No, I
ask.
don't. No, I don't really have a problem with it unless you're like a Candace Owens type. When you start, just like you date these white dudes, and you ask me what's wrong with Candace Owens. That's the problem right there. Because if you have the same mindset as her, that's the problem. It's the mindset that comes with it.
Let
And
me just ask you this: you don't think that? Okay, so I know you believe in anti-blackness, but do you believe in anti-whiteness? Do you think that that's possible, like on both sides, that white people could also be experiencing like racism?
white people experience racism?
Yeah.
How? How?
Well, let's say for instance, like black people being antagonistic because you know how like when we try to fuck with them, we'll just like make fun of them. But you don't think that they could be on the receiving end of that? Because I'm dating a guy, and like if a black person comes at him crazy, he's just gonna curse him the fuck out. He's gonna care about getting called racist. So that's what I'm asking.
Okay, I don't get what you're saying. Why would a black person come at him crazy?
On this app, it happens all the time, actually. Like during these debate lives, there's just a lot of like I get people from your side, I get the
My
Hebrew
side.
Israelites, they all come over.
Okay. Yeah, man. You sound like a foreigner. That's
I'm
foreign.
not.
That's foreign talk, ma'am.
No.
There's no systemic racism against no white people. The only thing they get, the people might call them names. That's not systemic racism. They don't. White people don't experience systemic racism at all because we don't have an institution or an infrastructure to facilitate systemic racism towards them. So yeah, somebody calling them a name, that ain't real racism because it's not backed up by an institution. Their racism verbally is backed up by a physical institution. So it's a different thing. So it sounds like that's all you date are white dudes. That's all you date, dear?
I'm attracted to them.
Right.
So that's yeah.
Right. Which further lets me know you're a foreigner, ma'am.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, foundational black. Truth be told, FBA women don't be checking for white boys like that because white boys they've been trying to get at FBA women since slavery. So FBA women are used to them trying to get at them. They don't really fetishize no white boy.
You said fetish. That's weird.
Right,
I
that's
mean,
a
like, just be
fetish.
interested in them.
Right, that's like a fetish. Most FBA
No.
women, yeah, they're used to white dudes trying to holler at them. They just get some money out their ass real quick and keep it pushing. They ain't trying to lay up with them. That's why, yeah, you're a foreigner, ma'am. That's okay.
I'm not.
That's okay.
No.
That's okay. Why show that forehead, ma'am? Hop on here and show that
Oh
forehead.
my God.
Either
No, this is just.
you either have a big forehead or a flat ass. It's gonna be one of the two or
I
both.
work out to stay slim, but it's not like, no, like,
Ma'am, I can hear your flat ass cheeks clicking together right
no,
now. The little bony butt cheeks is clicking
it's
right
not.
now. That's
It's
yeah,
really not flat
them
like
white
that.
men
Come on, I'm
love a
still
narrow
black.
ass. They love a
No.
narrow ass. I can hear it. I hear it. I hear them struggling cheeks.
No.
I hear them little cutlets. Yeah, it's okay. But I don't knock you guys for dating your white boy. That's what you want to do. But yeah, when y'all try to come over and parrot these white supremacist talking points, we got a problem. For example, let me ask you this. George Floyd. Let me ask you about George. Do you think George Floyd was murdered by that cop, or did George Floyd die of fentanyl?
Well, actually, I know that he was unalive by the cop, but there was also fentanyl in his system. So I don't really have, like, I hate it when people ask me about the George Floyd thing. It's just,
Well,
'cause I
okay.
just don't think, like,
You don't think what?
he's, oh my God.
Well, go ahead,
It's
say it.
just,
He what? He what?
people were, I just don't think that this man deserved to get a statue.
No, nobody said all that. Nobody said all that. Did he get murdered, or was it the fentanyl that killed him? Which
Yeah,
one?
he was unalive. He was murdered. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what's all that stuff about the statues and all that stuff? It was
Because I was just thinking about recently how, like Charlie Kirk was assassinated and no one rioted for him. But when George Floyd was killed, towns all over America rioted. And it just blows my mind because, that was just crazy.
Why do you think they rioted, ma'am?
I know they were standing up for, police and justice and Black Lives Matter,
How's
but
that
that was
comparable?
just,
How's that comparable to Charlie Kirk? Because they caught the person. So yeah, they
but
didn't. Nobody was protecting the person who unalived Charlie Kirk. They were trying to protect the person who unalived George Floyd. That's why there were riots, ma'am. What kind of weird comparison are you trying to make?
I didn't hear anyone, like during that time when George lost his life, I didn't hear anyone defending that, like saying,
That, ma'am, they wouldn't arrest the guy. They wouldn't
what?
arrest. Yeah, the officer. They weren't arresting him. They weren't going to do anything to him. That's what the riots were about. Yeah, they
Um,
had to let the damn country burn down before they arrested this guy.
I mean, the whole thing was caught on camera, so like
Yeah, and that's the problem. And we were like, okay, where's the arrest? And they didn't want to arrest the guy. That's where the riots happened because they wouldn't arrest him.
so why were they continuing the riot for the rest of the summer then?
What are you talking about? Because it
In
took a minute.
2020.
Yeah, it took a minute for them to arrest him.
No. George Floyd. So people continued to riot for months on end.
No, they were rioting until they arrested the guy.
No, no, there was other I don't no, no, no,
What are
no.
you saying? What the hell
I
are you saying?
remember in 2020 this.
I remember too. I was out there. I was at a lot of protests. I was at a lot of protests.
Yes, and
And
those people were burning down buildings and attacking other people. Like this wasn't just a one-time thing. It was going on for like
yeah,
multiple months.
it was a mass injustice. Yeah, if the
You
state,
think that was okay for
if
them to?
do you think it's okay to kill somebody on camera and then not arrest them because of race?
No, but no matter what, that cop was going to end up getting arrested. I
No,
knew that that was going to be the
no,
outcome.
no, it wasn't. No matter what, they were going to try to protect him. They were going to try to
No,
protect that cop.
no.
Yeah.
That's no. His murder was caught on camera. There was no way
Yeah,
that
and they
that.
weren't going to arrest him. They were protecting him. And people just got tired. We kept seeing the same thing over and over. They just kept killing people based on race and protecting the race soldiers who did it. And that was the last straw. Right?
I don't see it that way, but
Because you're dating a white man and you're
that doesn't
foreign.
have anything to do with it. And I'm
Yes, it
not
does.
foreign.
Yes, it
No.
does. Yeah, you don't see it the same way because you're not of our lineage. You don't come from a
Yes, I
just. No,
am.
you're
You just
not. You're not.
assume all black people that disagree with you are not FBA.
Yeah, you're not, man, because we don't have that spirit you have, where you're sitting up here coddling white daddy. We don't have that. You're not of our lineage, man. I don't believe that.
You don't know a
Yeah,
lot of black women that disagree
not.
with you, I guess, then. I don't know what
Yeah,
to say.
you ain't no FBA woman. I know FBA
I am.
sisters. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, no, they don't have that colonized spirit that you have. You have a spirit of a colonized person, ma'am.
No,
You
I just
just
don't
what?
believe in this victim mentality all the time. Like with the
Really?
black community, I just don't believe in it. I think that anyone is capable of being racist. I feel like black people are just really sensitive though most of the time.
So yeah, everybody's making it up. They're making up the racism. Well, this is Tether Talk, ma'am. This is Tether
I'm not
Talk
a tether.
101.
I'm
You
FBA.
are. You're not. I wish y'all stopped. We know you ain't us. We know. We know you're not us, ma'am.
I am.
You're
I mean,
not.
you keep telling yourself that because it validates what you
No,
believe.
because we know
So
us.
you think all black people
You
are a
sound
monolith.
like a tether. You
You say
sound
that
like
about
a
everyone.
colonized fleeing tether.
No,
Yeah,
I just
that's why you're
disagree with
othering.
you.
That's why you're other. You keep slipping up, exposing yourself.
What
You
am I
keep
slipping
othering
up?
yourself. That's why the black people in that victim mentality, tethers talk like that. That's tether talk.
No, you
Let me
call
ask
everyone
you
a tether
something.
who disagrees with
Let me
you.
ask you something.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do a black test on you. If you have chicken, what do you season it with? What's the first thing you season it with?
Seasoned salt.
Which kind? Which kind?
What's the name of that shit? I don't eat chicken too much.
Oh, that's a red
It's
flag.
wait, it has a red cap. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it has a red cap and it's downstairs. Salt and pepper. And I've made chicken before with
You don't
like
eat chicken, ma'am. You are such a tether.
I told you
Um,
I'm thin, so most of the time I eat shrimp. I
yeah.
prefer to eat shrimp, yeah. Like I'm just
Oh, ma'am. Now, when you go outside and when you were a child, you went outside and you played outside for a long time and you came in the house, your mother said you smell like what?
what dog?
No, no.
What?
If you played in your backyard and you came in the house, your parents said, "Hey, you smell like what?"
I don't know. I
Yeah.
haven't heard that before.
You ain't
What?
heard that? Okay, everybody in the room know what it is. Okay, this is what I'm saying, ma'am. When you go to church and they say God is good,
I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, so you
oh
can't ask me
Lord,
that one.
oh Lord. So when they say God is good,
I wouldn't know. I was raised
you
a
wouldn't
Jehovah's
know,
Witness. We don't have the
ma'am.
same kind of. We don't sing the same kind of songs as y'all do in church. I was raised a Jehovah's Witness.
Ma'am, this is such a tether,
Oh my
tether, tether,
God.
tether, tether, tether. Lord,
Whatever. It's
you're
not.
not of the culture. This is what I'm saying. Even of a Jehovah, Michael Jackson, the Jackson family were Jehovah Witnesses, but they got
Yeah.
a soulful family. Shit.
Well,
Prince was a Jehovah's Witness. You know what I'm saying?
I love Michael. I don't know why you even brought
Yeah,
him up.
Prince. Yeah, there's a lot of Jehovah Witnesses who know the culture. You know, that you're tethering, man. You don't know basic black shit 101, just stuff that we grew up around. You know, you're not one of us, dear, and it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Well,
But what part of East Africa is your family
I'm
from?
not from East Africa.
Yeah,
No,
what
you
part
keep
is
you're.
your family? Your family? What part of East Africa, ma'am?
I'm not East African. You just gotta move on from that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, are you Caribbean?
Wait? I have a
Go
no.
ahead, dear.
I
Go
have a
ahead.
question. So, like, do you think that oh fuck, I forgot my question. Um, oh, do you think that all white people are racist?
No, not at all. No, no, no.
What do you think about black people that say that?
I don't give a shit. I mean, we're not a monolith. I mean, you know,
Do you call them out? Do you like when you hear them talking like that? Do you say, you can't generalize everyone?
they don't say that around me, so I don't know. I'm not around that. So, but yeah, all right, white people are not racist, but the thing is, the white people who are racist are more powerful than them because we live in a system of global white supremacy, right?
Well, systemic racism does exist, but I still think that when black people are intentionally being antagonistic, that they deserve what's coming their way. Like, if you're going to antagonize someone over and over again, you can't complain about it when you get called the N-word if you're calling them a cracker. So that's all I feel.
So you feel like the white people are justified in the racism against blacks, but black people are wrong for saying anything antagonistic to them.
No, Tariq, if you go listen to these debates on the app, you'll hear a lot of these black people being antagonistic towards the whites. So that's why I asked this question, because like they get offended when the white people clap back, and that's all I'm saying. Like,
Clap
as
back. I
long as
mean,
you,
clap back. They're the original clappers. Is black people ain't just making up stuff. The white supremacists have done some devious stuff, and systematically they still do it. So yeah, people. This is why I know you're not of the culture. We speak out against racial injustice. There is racial injustice, and it's based in anti-black racism coming from the white supremacists. We call it out. This is why I know you're not of the lineage, because calling it out is scary to you. That's why you're siding with them. That's what a colonized mind
it's
does.
not scary. Actually, no, I get no. If they are really hateful and saying some fucked up shit,
Go ahead, dear.
but yeah, if they're really racist and hateful, I will call it out. But if I see it happening from our side, then I will call out black people acting like that. I just hate the
Let me have the family. Raise your hand. Y'all want to talk? Let me have the family talk to you. Let me have some more of the family talk to you. Y'all, who wants to chime in with this woman? Family, raise your hand. Y'all want to chime in? I'm going to have the family share the conversation. Yeah, somebody just said hang up. Yeah, should I just hang up, or do y'all want to? East Sider. Let's get East Sider in here. Let's get East Sider. You can let her go. Yeah, people are like, oh, she got to. Then they want you to turn your camera on. Okay.
Well,
East
you already
Side.
said that you think I'm East African, so it wouldn't prove. I mean, I look like my picture, so it wouldn't change anything. How you already feel?
Let's get East Side. East Side, hop on, brother.
Can you hear me?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Oh yeah, keep her up here. Now you said that we deserve what we get for for what they say against us.
Yeah,
Don't you understand that we the ones that's clapping back? We're the only one that's clapping back, and we the only ones that can.
I'm
And you
saying.
like,
Okay,
go ahead.
so like for example, like I said on these race debate lives or any kind of live here on TikTok, if you're being antagonistic towards a white person, calling them
Antagonistic how?
just making like let's say race jokes, because I hear a lot of that, and like I said, I'm
What kind
dating a
of race
white guy.
jokes?
Um, just anything like I can't think
You
right off the
can't
top of my
think of that
No,
head.
because
you
we
need to be
don't
I
be
able
can't
to
doing
think.
answer
that.
that,
Because we don't
Yes,
be
articulate
they
doing
that
that.
properly.
No,
do.
we don't. We
Because
don't.
see,
They
when we
do.
listen, when we
Oh,
say,
oh, wait, no, I remember. Okay, so like call it my boyfriend, like white boy, like shut up, white boy, like stuff like that. And if he says, "Oh,
okay, and they
black
don't call
boy,"
us the N word,
no, no, no. He'll just
No,
say
no, no.
black
I'm
boy, and then
saying,
it progresses, and they'll
listen.
call my boyfriend a cracker, and then he'll say, okay, nigger. And it's like, okay, it's going back and forth. Like, how are you going to call him racist for responding to you?
Right. So your boyfriend,
No, no, we're responding to them.
and why
This is
and,
what you're not
You just
understanding.
heard the example that I gave you.
Ava,
Yeah, I
Like,
Ava,
know that's
Ava.
all cap because ain't nobody just mobbing in on white boys or on white folks in general all like that. We don't just run
wow.
up on people and just start calling them out their name, racially. If there wasn't no context, see, you didn't add no context to that. You just came up with
Okay,
some
I'll give
stuff
you
and
the
said was
context. Like, okay, doing
arbitrary.
debates
Hold
on
on,
here.
hold on, Ava. Watch your mouth. Don't use the
Oh,
N word.
sorry.
We don't use the N word with the hard ER because you know it's
See, and
funny.
that's another
Yeah.
thing. Come on now, don't nobody from our lineage talk like that.
Well, I'm using context as the reason why I said the term because I'm
You could
trying
just say
to.
the N word.
But
Right.
I also said cracker. So
So
You
like
Ava,
don't
I'm
have
not
so
to say
saying
Ava,
that
so
sorry.
either.
Ava,
Okay.
hold on. So Ava, and thank you, Isaac. I'm about to wrap this up in a sec. So Ava, when your boyfriend calls folks the N word with the hard ER, do you think he's not talking about you too?
He's not talking about me. He treats me like a queen. He doesn't call me that.
But no, when he's calling a black person that, you think that doesn't apply to you?
It doesn't. Because if you act like the N word, you'll get called one.
So he's just using it, but not. It don't apply to you.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to me because that's not how he talks to me.
Oh, yeah, that proves you're different. You're a foreigner. Foreigners.
I'm
That's
not
that's the
foreign.
that's a foreign mindset. That's East African. That's an East African mindset. You're 100% not FBA. All right.
I am FBA.
Yeah, you're not there because that would if he's sitting up here calling somebody the N word and you're like, oh, he's not talking about me.
No. He'll only call them that if a black person is either mocking his voice or calling him white boy. They'll call him if they'll
And
say
you and
cracker, he'll call them the N word. Those are the instances he'll say it.
okay, got it. So yeah, you're laying up with a white supremacist.
See, this is you're insane. This is ridiculous. What are you talking
If
about?
he's using the N word with the hard ER, that's a white
If
supremacist,
someone
man.
is calling him a cracker, he'll call them the N word. That's what I'm
Right,
saying. It doesn't make him a
right.
white
Yeah, it kind
supremacist.
of does.
I need to get him on this fucking live. This is ridiculous. You gotta be
Yeah.
kidding me.
Yeah, you're dating a white supremacist, man, and that's okay. But listen, tell your family if something happens to you, don't have your family call me
Oh, my dad understands everything. He doesn't agree with your perspective. He would not call my man a white supremacist.
because he's a tether. Your dad is a tether.
No,
Yes, he is. His forehead is. That's
no.
where you get your big forehead from. You get it from him. He's a tether. So yeah, if your
Uh-uh.
family's sitting up there co-signing you dating a white supremacist, you got a family full of tethers, dear. Right?
No.
All right, dear. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Okay. Listen, let me tell y'all something. These bed wenches, and let me tell the family of these bed wenches, because this happens, man. Something happens, y'all date these white tea supremacists, and then y'all end up missing. Your family don't call me. The people got a bad habit of doing that shit. I get something happens to somebody's family member, they email me. I'm the first person they email. And I done told y'all, don't email me. If y'all got a missing bed wench or a missing bed buck in your family, stay out of my DMs when something happened. All right? Y'all remember, and this goes for the women and men, remember the Nigerian dude who got poked up by the OnlyFans white girl who was calling him the N-word, remember down in Florida? That Nigerian dude, his white girlfriend was calling him the N-word too, and she ended up poking him to death and unaliving him. You go back and look at his old tweets, he's Nigerian. He was calling us all types of akadas, him and his family. They were all on Twitter calling us akata, ghetto. He was denigrating black American women. Oh, he was hollering about where the white women at. I loves me some snow bunnies and all that. Oh my goodness. So when he got poked up and then they didn't want to arrest the woman, his family was all emailing folks and popping up, hey, hello, brother. Hello, assalamu alaikum, brother. We're all in this together. Oh, they start talking all of that kumbaya. We're brothers. Let's all break bread and let's let bygones be bygones. Oh, no, no, no. Nope. Nope. And these bed wenches, just like this woman, they sit up here. There was another woman. She was dating a cop, or a racist cop. She ended up getting unalived, and then they wouldn't do nothing to the cop, and her family's all sending emails. Hey, brother, we're trying to get justice for such and such, and oh, don't hit me up. All that bed wenching and bed bucking. No. When you get caught up, when the shit backfires, don't call us. Y'all run to the black grassroots. Y'all do all that buck dancing. This is why this woman, we know you ain't from the lineage. Sitting up letting a white supremacist use the N-word with a hard ER, and you sitting up there justifying it, ma'am, you are not of our lineage. Get out of here. Yeah, we see a lot of these people trying to cosplay as foundational black American now. Y'all, we ain't buying it. We ain't buying it. I think all black people, all the victim mentality, that's coward tether talk. That's coward tether talk. Y'all, tethers ain't fighting nothing. Tethers ain't standing up for no justice. Tethers flee. That's a fleeing mindset. When we up here turning up, producing some damn justice, yeah, y'all don't do that. So yeah, that's something that's odd to you because you ain't of that lineage. That's why when I asked her basic stuff about the black community, y'all know what I was talking about. She didn't know nothing. She didn't know basic black stuff. You know, that's a tether. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I didn't know. Stop it. She didn't know nothing. There's basic stuff that we know as foundational black Americans now. Come on. Yeah, we know our people. Did she say what part of Pennsylvania she say she was from? What part? And by the way, I could hear her accent. You could hear man, we know accents. That's not a PA accent. I done dated a bunch of girls from Pennsylvania. They got them old nasally ass. I know a PA accent. I know the slang. They got, man, please. Who the fuck you talking to? Well, these tethers stay lying. West PA. Woman, we hear your accent. I don't know nobody in PA who sounds like that. Yeah, somebody, where the PA people in here? Somebody, yeah, I'm from FBA Renee. Yeah. That ain't no damn PA accent. Dude. Come on now. I got a lozenge in my mouth, so y'all, if y'all hear my teeth clicking, you know. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. We know these folks be faking the fun. Just like the dude who called up covering his hairline. That's another damn lying, scamming tether. These tethers are really trying to cosplay us. These tethers think they're going to really try to cosplay us, family. So y'all watch out for that. We're going to see a lot of that. We're going to see a lot of that, ladies and gentlemen. Sharif, hop on in, Sharif. Sharif, send a request. Mr. Sharif, send a request. And shout out to everybody in here. We're in here deep. Everybody, let me do me a favor. Everybody hit the hearts up above. Let's get the hearts up to 200K. We're at 91K. Let's get those hearts up to 200K. Everybody hit the hearts right now, please, if you don't mind. Let's do it for the culture. All right? Hit those hearts. Let me get Brother Different up here. Brother Different. Let's get Different up here. But yeah, but some damn, she's from PA. The hell out of here. Brother Different, hop on in.
Hey,
Hey, what's
yo,
up?
TARIQ, what's happening?
My brother, how are you?
I'm doing fine, bro. I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, and even I know my
Yeah, you
culture.
know
I
your
know
basics, right?
right, exactly. So she full of shit. Like it's my uncles and all. Like it's my uncles and all them always say. It's like it's that stuff they be saying. It's that stuff they be saying the devil's a lie and all that stuff. Like they always talk like that. So
Yeah.
that's something that's always in our culture. Like I don't know what she talking about, but she was definitely a fucking like bed wench. Like because as soon as she said she let her boyfriend say the word like it's the N word and all that, that already was already done with her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, gonna let her say the N word, and a lot of women like that get beat on too by the white dudes, and they try to make up every excuse for them in the book, but turn around and talk crap about us. That's
Right.
the
Right.
diabolical part about it.
Right. Well, thank you, brother. But yeah, sound like she into that race play stuff too. Yeah, that's bed wench talk 101. Ski. What's up, Ski? Yo, Ski, we ain't gonna have you breathing. Y'all don't call up with all that damn breathing. Either get your ass off here or say something. Ski, what's up? And he got a sign talking about Latinos for Trump. Ski or Sky? Did you hit the button by mistake? All right, well, finish your empanada and go to sleep. All right. All right, let me get some more people on here. Yeah, don't hop on and just start breathing hard. I ain't trying to hear all that shit tonight. All right, let's get Stud Connor. Stud Connor?
Hello, sir.
How you doing, Stud? Hop on camera, please.
Okay, well, I do look white, just so you know.
It's okay. There you go. There you go. We allow white people in here. That's fine.
Oh, I'm not white.
Oh, you're not white.
No, well, technically I'm mixed. My dad did
With
some,
what?
I'm Native American, Hispanic, and Irish. And I don't really claim the Irish part because my dad did some stuff to my mom that resulted in my birth that wasn't really consensual.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. But you are white, though. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
I'm part white, yeah.
yeah. So what's on your mind?
Oh, it's just I didn't really understand this whole FBA thing at first because there was a few people mixing a few topics in their lives, and this
Okay.
was one of them. Now that I do, I totally understand it. It makes sense.
Oh, yeah. It's just us, a lineage. It's the
Yeah, no, it's you guys are kind of taking back just like what natives did with the Indian thing. Like you don't really like the connotation of a bunch of white people saying this is your race now. You're gonna just have to accept it, and you're just
right.
kind of taking back the word. I like that. So I was just saying I think it's awesome to see that, and you don't really put the rage bait into it. You're in it for facts and facts only.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There you go, my man. Thank you so
Have
much.
a great day,
man.
my guy.
All right. That's a white man. He said he mixed. So he's a Quaker. Oh, yeah. But listen, man, I want y'all to understand that he brought up a good point. See, we welcome some of the white people up here. That's fine. We're not antagonistic to them. If they come up and make a good point, we rock with you. He made a good point. Listen, the reason why this delineation movement for foundational black Americans, it's so powerful and it's received so much backlash. Why? There's a reason why there's a lot of backlash because it's so powerful. Because we are self-defining. We are defining ourselves. We're not letting people sit up here and define who the hell we are. And self-definition, it removes control from the outsiders. For the longest, other people have sat up here and defined who we are. They still do. They try to, but we stop them from doing that. I want y'all to know that we would Negro colored, minority, African American, people of color, Kata, Jareer, Abid. Everybody got some weird name for us. And we've taken our power back. We're like, no, this is who we are and this is what it means. And that strips control, ladies and gentlemen, from people who benefit from shaping the narrative. Yeah. So that leads to a lot of backlash from institutions and groups of people who prefer an undefined black collective. See, they want us to have a vague definition, like an African American. That's vague as hell. Elon Musk is technically an African American. You understand? So understand something, family. When you use foundational black American, that dismantles the one big Negro agenda, where they have to make us one big Negro so we can be parasited off of. See, the delineation movement, it asserts that not all black people in America shares the same lineage, the same history, or the same struggle, just like that bedwench you called up. That woman ain't of our struggle. That's why we're different. We're different from her. Even though she's trying to cosplay as us, no ma'am. This is why delineation is important. That woman who called up, that don't represent our damn culture and our lineage. We don't have a lineage of white ass looking bedwenches and cowards. We have a lineage of riders, and we don't want people like that misrepresenting our damn lineage. Don't claim us. And you sit up here letting the white boy call you the N-word and call other black people the N-word. You don't claim us. You ain't us, and you know it. You understand? And that's why I see delineation. These tethers feel threatened by that, because us delineating calls out how these people have been benefiting from our lineage gains, our civil rights gains, all of the things that we had to kick the door in by not being cowards. They benefit from that, but then they want to turn around and try to denigrate us for standing on business. Yeah. And us recognizing our foundation of Black American identity, that challenges the whole anti-Black hierarchy within Black society. See, a lot of these non-FBA groups, they benefit from anti-Blackness in their own cultures, and they bring that bias over here to America when they immigrate here. So our foundation of Black American identity, it forces these people to really confront their own anti-Black sentiments. You know? Because they know how to distinguish themselves from American black people to get proximity to whiteness. You know? Now that we're claiming our own space, that strategy is crumbling. So what they're trying to do now is spin the block and pretend to be us, just like that bedwench. Just like that damn bedwench. Yeah? Where's Sharif? Sharif, send a request in. Because you got one of them Finster accounts where you can't be added. Sharif, send a request. All right, Sharif ain't sending no requests. I would love to have him because he's trolling in the room. So yeah, I would love to have him up. I would love to have Sharif up. But the thing is, man, self-definition is very, very important, man. It's very powerful because, see, that undermines the Pan-African exploitation. See, this delineation movement, it rejects that forced Pan-African ideology that claims to seek unity, but there's no reciprocity. We ain't getting nothing out of it. So a lot of these people are upset that we refuse to be their emotional and political mules for global blackness. So we're drawing lines in the sand. We're not going to be responsible for all the tethers. They're going to have to hold their own nuts. We have our own culture, our own lineage, our own reparations claim, and us asserting boundaries, that infuriates a lot of people who benefit from lumping us all together. You know? And also us delineating and recognizing our lineage and self-defining who we are, that enables a psychological sovereignty to a certain degree. You know, that's a declaration of psychological freedom. The refusal to be named or boxed in and defined by oppressors or outsiders. See, that's a spiritual and that's a mental liberation. And that's threatening to every system that really depends on the manufactured identity of just African American, and we're just an internally lost, directionless, borderless group of people. No, we're not. We're owning our name, our culture, our land. Yeah? And that's what it is. Is Sharif still in the room trolling? Sharif? Where's Sharif? Because I see people mentioning him. Yo, Sharif, hop on in. Make a request to get in. And that's not an option. Sharif, you got to make a request to get in or you're going to get banned. So yeah, it's not optional. It's mandatory, Sharif. All right. It is mandatory. Where's Sharif? You better make a request to get in. You're not just going to troll in the room. Everybody hit those hearts. We're almost at 200K. Everybody hit those hearts. We're almost at 200K, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's see who this is. All right. He's a Jehovah's Witness. Okay. I don't remember him. All right. Sharif, I don't see you in the request queue. And if you don't get in that queue, you're going to have to get the hell up out of here. Yeah, you're just not going to be in the chat room saying stuff. And let me get some other people up while we're waiting. Let's get, let me see. Freedom First. Let me try Freedom First. Freedom First and now hop on in. Freedom First. All right, let's try some more people. Let's get JLB Rambro. All right. Okay, Freedom. What's up, Freedom?
Freedom.
Yo, Freedom, what's that clicking, brother? Or is that JLB? JLB? Okay, that's JLB.
I didn't request.
Okay, I got him down. Sound like he's building a bunk bed. I don't know what he's doing. All right. He's building something. Okay. He didn't mean to get on. Okay, people in the chat, raise your hand if you want to get on. Let's do it like that. People in the chat, raise your hand if you want to get on. Well, was that a turning signal? What kind of old-ass car is that with a loud turning signal like that? What kind of old-ass automobile does he have? Yeah, that nigga got a Buick LeSabre. That's a loud-ass turning signal. He got a car where you got to roll the windows down manually. If your damn turning signal sound like that, nigga car only has an AM radio station in that mug. That's an old car. Damn. That nigga has a 83 Ford Taurus. What kind of car is that? Man. All right. Good Lord. Saying that the car got an ashtray. Yeah, I know. What kind of car is that? That car got an 8-track player in it with a loud-ass turning signal like that. Damn. All right. All right, let me get some folks in here. Y'all come on now. Let me talk to the family. Let's get on in here. I'm going to start letting a lot of people up because I try to let folks up and they don't say nothing. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just do this strategy of letting up several people and see what they do. What's up, Shay? Miss Shay, hop on in, Shay. Miss Shay? Miss Shay? Miss Shay, did you mean to get on? All right. I want to hear what Shay has to say. Miss Shay, did you mean to get on there? I don't know if she meant to get on. I want to see what Shay looked like. I want to show her to the fam. All right, let's get again, I'm gonna just let a bunch of people up in the room and just see what we do. Chocolate Trip Travel. Who else? Chocolate.
Hello, how are you, Tariq?
I'm good, Chocolate. You want to hop on camera, Chocolate?
No, I don't because I'm actually in my bed. But I just wanted to say that I'm finally re-listening to you. I didn't know you came over to TikTok, and yesterday I was on a road trip listening to you with some people in the car, and that did not go well.
What happened? What happened?
Well, I was listening to you talk about the, I guess, hurricane support, but I didn't realize that the folks in the car with me were, I guess, not FBA until I started listening to it.
Were they Jamaican?
Yeah. But they were always saying they're black, because they've been here for so long. So, yeah, it was just very interesting car ride.
What did they say about my ass? That the bumper clot, I hit him.
Well, they were just saying that it's so decisive or divisive, like, what's the point of like, I forget the term that you use, but like, what's the point of us not? We're all black. We're all black. We're all black. Like, I don't understand
No,
why.
we ain't. No. The Jamaicans were the ones telling us to stay the hell out of Jamaica. So what they talking about? They were like, a bumper clot, you black Americans are entitled. Get out of Jamaica. A bumper clot, suck your mother. Oh no, we ain't all black. They were telling us we're different and we're divisive and we are entitled and we shouldn't go to Jamaica and we should stay out of Jamaican business. So what they talking about?
Hmm.
Well,
Trust me, it was very interesting because they wanted me to speak. I said, listen, I don't have all the knowledge. Sometimes they'll kind of corner you to be able to, like, well, speak on this. What does this mean? What is that? Hold on. I said, you can listen to Tariq. He can explain it. I don't have all the terms, but, this is just the way things are. So I thought it was interesting. I just wanted to share that with you.
there you go. Thank you, dear. Yeah, they can come talk to me. I'm right here. Yeah, I ain't got no problem explaining that shit. I ain't got no problem explaining to them what the business is. As you see, I'm right here. I'm here every night. The phone lines are wide open. Everybody can come on up. I ain't got no problem explaining what the hell it is. You know? I don't play that shit. I don't play no disrespect to our lineage at all. I have a zero tolerance policy with any disrespect to our lineage. Do y'all understand? Zero tolerance. Because I'm tired. I got tired of the shit. Too many tethers, too many folks, and I'm talking about not just from Africa and the Caribbean, the East Indians, it's all these people. They come from these dilapidated homelands and they think they're going to come over here and wag their finger to us. Those days are over. Those days are over. It's a whole new day. We let that go on way too long, family. You have Hispanics, y'all gonna get the business too. We done shut all that down. Y'all gonna get the damn business. None of you, if you are a foreigner, can bring yourself over here wagging your finger to us about anything. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Anything at all. Now that they're getting checked, because now we done shut down all the BS. Now their new strategy is trying to pretend to be us now. So they can, well, I'm FBA and I think the black community ain't shit. No, where are you really from? I'm from PA, but I'm a Jehovah's Witness, so I don't know the culture. No. That's their new little strategy now. We've been seeing a lot of that. These people are trying to cosplay as FBA now. That ain't gonna work because we see you. We know. Yeah. Come on. We see the crooked wigs and just like that fool who called up earlier. He went and covered up his damn hairline. Man, if you don't stop, man, just stop. Where's Rodrigo? People keep talking about Rodrigo. I wish Rodrigo would get in here. Where's Rodrigo? Yo, we almost at 200K with the likes. Hit those likes, fam. Everybody hit those likes. Hit those likes. Miss Shay, are you in here? I wanted Shay to come up. Miss Shay, are you in here? Okay, let me get Shay up out of here. I'm going to follow her, though. Shay look like one of them mature women who's like 48 but still fine and be dating YNs. She be down in Atlanta taking young niggas to the Lenox Mall, buying them shoes. She looked like one of them fine sugar mamas. All right. We're the fine sugar mamas because Atlanta got a bunch of them. Oh, last time I went to Atlanta, that's Sugar Mama Central. I saw these fine middle-aged women with these big asses. They ain't got their ass done. You got a new lease on life running around Lenox Mall with a YN. I saw a lot of that. Pop my collar to the YNs. Pop my collar to the sugar mamas. Oh yeah, they getting their groove back out there in Atlanta. You know? Oh, that's heavy in Atlanta. Yeah, the young girls in Atlanta, I don't know how y'all competing with them damn big booty aunties out there. The big booty aunties are running the yard. You know? I don't know how y'all young women in Atlanta are competing. Them sugar mamas are taking all the YNs. You know? Yeah, these women are, it's a trip in Atlanta, dude. Yeah, these women got that paper up. Yeah, last time I was out there, I was at Lenox Mall. It was Auntie YN Central. Yeah, that's all I saw up there. And then all the young girls are running around Walmart with a bonnet on and pajama pants, struggling. So y'all got to step it up. Y'all can't compete with them big booty sugar mamas running around with Birkin bags and driving drop top BMWs and shit. Come on now. Yeah, yo, dingy pajama pants ain't gonna cut it. Y'all better step it up. You know? Yeah, the young one, this is the woman early 20s and all y'all are running around with damn house shoes and shit, man, y'all better step it up. Or your aunt get all the niggas. Man. Oh man. Let me see who else we got. Yeah, Atlanta's a trip. Okay. Let me see. Let me get the family in here. We got a lot of folks in here. Let me see. Well, we got a lot of people trying to. Let's get Alovina. Let's get Alovina. I'm just getting random names. Alovina. Now, some of y'all might not have meant to hit the thing, but I don't know. All right, let's get. All right, Alovina. Hold on. Okay, let's try this because y'all be slowing the game down. Everybody in the comment section, if you want to get up, raise your hand. Let's do it like that. If you want to get up, raise your hand. Let me get you up. All right. Who's that? TARIQ's Burner. All right. Greg Nice. Who else? All right. Pat. Let me see. With my boss. Oh, what's up, Tariq's Burner? This my so-called burner account.
Put a girl on. Put a girl on.
Not you, Lord, not this clown.
Put a girl on.
Oh God, where the hell you
Where
been
the
hiding?
girls at?
Where you
Put
been
a
hiding?
girl on. You thought you can get away from me, Tariqi? Tariq the freak?
Oh
Put a
Lord.
girl on. I
Okay.
want to show you my sexy FBA butt.
No. This is a wide tether, wide bussy tether. He used to call up on Twitter, talking about put a girl on. Just say put a girl on. I don't know what that means. I guess that's what he does. He puts some girl clothes on and he sachets around in the mirror. He's a real weirdo, and he just likes to say put a girl on. So I think he's like one of them Silence of the Lamb dudes who tucks his balls between his legs so it'll look like a coochie, and then he starts rubbing lotion on his bussy. I don't know. He's just real weird. Put a girl on. So yeah, he's one of them.
Man.
So yeah, what's up with it, bro?
How you doing, brother, man? These
I'm
people
good,
are,
man. What's happening with you, bro?
man, I can't call it, man. Just great to meet you, man.
Yes,
These
sir.
people are weird. So
And
it's like,
what city you in, player?
I'm in Nashville, man.
Shout out to Nashville,
Yes, sir.
man. So what's happening out there in Nashville?
Man, just trying to elevate and push this FBA movement and keep our lineage clean and not let these people take over like they've been trying to take over.
Real talk, my man. But I got to get out there to Nashville, man. I got to get out. My lady been wanting to get out there to Tennessee because and there's a lot of beautiful cities around the country, man, that the family got to visit. Me and my family, we try to make it a point to go to all these different cities. Because look, we as foundational Black American, y'all know our footprint is everywhere in this country, man. We really underestimate how we have hands all over this country, even in the white areas. Like when we went out to Yellowstone Park, y'all got to understand it was the Buffalo Soldiers and people like that maintaining those parks and getting those parks together early on. Yeah. Brother Greg, what's up, Greg Nice?
Hey, peace, Tariq, man. What's going on, man?
I'm good, brother. How are you, sir?
Hey, can't complain, man. Doing better every day.
I love that. What's on your mind,
Yeah,
brother?
man. I was thinking about the shorty earlier who was on here that you was conversating with, and I noticed that we kind of let this. Well, we didn't let it go by because y'all kind of addressed it, but it goes to a lot with these tethers and these foreigners who come over here and they latch themselves on to white people as far as relationships and things like that. It's weird the fact that girl allowed her people who look like her to be disrespected, and you made a
Yes,
great point when they use the N word. You know that they're talking about you too. It isn't
exactly.
just one focused on one person. That's about you. And don't think for 1 second that when he don't get around his homies, his white homies, that he ain't calling you a black bitch. A nigga bitch.
Exactly.
Excuse my language, man. But these sisters, they got to get it together. And if she is FBA, shame on you. Shame on you. Your father should be disappointed. I land my
Yeah.
plane.
My man, thank you. Yeah, but I don't think that woman is FBA in any sense of the word. There's nothing about that woman as FBA. She didn't know nothing about the culture, little nuances that we asked about. She didn't know anything, you know? She didn't know anything and made a bunch of excuses. And again, that's the thing, man. A lot of people are trying to pretend to be FBA now. We see that a lot because they've been trying to clout chase. That's one thing. They clout chase for cultural access and visibility. See, they understand the foundation of Black American culture. That's the most influential Black culture globally. So pretending to be us, they gain social capital and easier access to platforms, you know? And they try to pretend to be us to evade accountability for their anti-FBA behavior. So they try to blend in so they can avoid backlash for their past and current disrespect and mockery and sabotage of us and our culture. So they try to do this little weird shapeshift thing. Yeah, it's just like the movie Sinner. Somebody made a good point. They're trying to get inside the juke joint. Hey, I'm one of y'all. I'm a musician too. We all the same. Come on, man. I want to come in and I'm just like you. Then they come in and, well, I want to bring my white significant other who's a white supremacist. I want to bring them in too. That's why we gatekeep. Right. That's why we gatekeep, because you've already been bitten. You understand what I'm saying? That's a great analogy using sinners. You've already been bitten. You've already infected by the white supremacists. So you want to come in our spaces and infect us with that bullshit. That's why we gatekeep. We don't know. I don't want you around. I don't want you around at all with your zaddy. You sit up here letting this person use the N-word with the hard ER. You want to come among us and then try to pretend to be us? No, ma'am. You're a melanated vampire. You've been turned out. You've been bitten, which is what colonization is. You've infected these people with colonization, and you made deals with them. See, let's go to the vampire analogy. Let's go into the vampire analogy. Vampire analogy and colonization. To be effective, a vampire can really only affect you if you invite that vampire in. When you legitimize the vampire and allow it in, That's a strong metaphor for letting in evil spirits. You allow an evil spirit to come in and take over you. That's what they did in Africa. Remember, I always talk about the Berlin Conference. When they went to the Berlin Conference, those European powers, they had a bunch of treaties. They had hundreds of treaties from all of those different tribes who basically invited their asses in. Just on a, even though you got finesse, you still made a deal with the damn devil. And that right there opened the floodgates for you to get fully infected. The only people who never made a deal on paper with these folks, foundational black Americans, ladies and gentlemen. That's why all eyes are always on us. We ain't never made no deal with these people. You understand? We ain't never made no deal with them. That's why she called up, yeah, y'all so antagonistic to these white people. Y'all racist to them. Why y'all so antagonistic? It's called protecting ourselves. Yeah, with the white supremacists, yeah, we're fighting against evil. We're standing on business against evil. Yeah, you're supposed to, fool. You're supposed to fight against that. But George Floyd has a fentanyl. Hey, man, if you don't sit down, you ain't us. That's tether talk. I see how notice the tethers be sitting up here siding with the white supremacists against us? And then people wonder why we delineate the first guy who called up. Some of y'all weren't in here. The first guy was up here talking about Carmelo Anthony should not have defended himself from them people harming him. But on the flip side, Jordan Neely, it was justified with the white people unaliving him. That's tether talk. You understand? We don't want that around us. What the hell we gonna do with that? What we gonna do with a person like that? We don't need to be unified with everybody. Let's get off that shit. Let's for real. We don't need to be unified with everybody because everybody ain't worthy of unifying with. Gatekeeping is fine. We don't need to unify with every damn body. Who is this person? Oh, what's up, bro? Where you at, man?
We cooking mac and cheese.
Y'all cooking mac and cheese? Where y'all at?
In a dorm.
At a dorm? Okay. What city you guys in? All right, let y'all go. I thought they had some big armed sister in there cooking. What's she doing? Okay. That was weird. There was a sister in there with some big old arms. It looked real weird. What kind of dorm is that? Is that a rehab? All right. Man. Boy, that was a weird place. Look, she must be the security or something. That looked like a group home or something. And she's like the supervisor. That's why her arms are big. She be beating the shit out them kids. Yeah, like she be roughing up them kids if they get unruly. Didn't that look like kind of a halfway house? That sister had some big ass arms on her. So she be putting her ass in a chokehold. You better get your ass to bed. Don't you raise up on me. Boy, she had some big ass arms. Damn. What's up, sis? Glam?
Hey, Tariq. Hey.
What's up, Glam? How are you, dear?
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What city you in?
Milwaukee.
Shout out to Milwaukee. Shout out to Milwaukee.
Yes. I just want to say, hey, I'm up watching, getting ready for work. And I just wanted to say thank you for everything. I sit up and watch and listen to you every night.
Oh, I love that. Love that. Thank you so much, beloved. Have a good work day, dear. Go up there and meet up with your work husband. She had her job. She got her work husband. It's an old janitor. It's a Willie Earl. That's her work husband. Hey there, baby. Hey, I bought you a can of peaches. He brought some old nigga gifts. You know, I pickled up some pig's feet for you. I told you I was going to bring you some here. He brought her a can of peaches that he canned them himself. He gave you some old nigga gifts. Your work husband. How many of y'all women got a work husband, an old work husband, who be bringing y'all gifts? Hey there, baby, I bought you some figs that I picked from the tree. so you can make your little jelly and some jams. You put it on your sandwich, baby. I bet. Man, you be come on, you know them old players be bringing them gifts. Oh, they be bringing them gifts for you. You know, hey, baby, I brought you a bag of pecans. I know you said you like them, and I picked them out my backyard. I know you love you some pecans, baby. You know, I'm gonna give you a little something on that rent you were struggling with. I got you a Friday. Wait till Friday. I got you. I'm gonna let you hold a little something. Yeah, you'll get a jar of some canned peaches and a bag of pecans. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. So y'all treat your work husband all right. Treat your work husband. Treat Willie Earl right, because he worked hard to pick them pecans to bring him to work for you. All right. Oh, who's that? So, Diamond, you got you an old player? Diamond, how old is your player, Diamond? Diamond, go. Diamond, how old is your player? How old is he? Diamond, how old is your dude? Ain't he old as gold? Get you one of them old.
He's 63.
Uh-oh. Now, how old are you?
48.
Uh-oh. Now, how long you been dealing with Willie Earl?
4 years.
Uh-oh. He treats you right, don't he?
He's good. He's good. I mean, he don't look his age. He's very fit and active and all of that, but he do old man stuff.
Like what? What did he do?
He washed my car faithfully every single week.
Yeah. Oh, that's the old player. I bet he keep the oil. Oh, baby, you need a little oil change that need to go in there, baby.
And my car stay clean and stay fresh.
Oh yeah. What other old player should he do?
Well, he's real good at gardening. He has a green thumb, so he grow a lot of flowers and plants. So he always giving me clippings and homemade flower arrangements. Oh man, all kind of old man stuff. Peanuts. He made me a snack box, a healthy snack box.
Here, baby, I got you some snacks, and I know you're trying to watch your diabetes. I jarred up my own honey. I got bees in my backyard. I got a beehive, and I got you some honey. It's out my yard. You're gonna use that instead of that sugar because we need to get your diabetes down, baby.
And if I cook, and it's like something with bones, he'll collect all the bones to take them to his house to give them to his dogs.
Oh, damn! He's one of them. He's gonna save some money. He about to throw out nothing. Boy, that's old school as hell.
And he could fix anything. I had this pair of earrings I ordered from Amazon. I have been looking at them. I didn't want to pay $30 for them because I didn't feel like it was worth it, but they were so pretty, and I ordered them. And the second time I wore it, a little piece of it broke. And we were getting ready to go somewhere, and he just took the earring and soldered it back together.
Them old players know how to work with their hands. They took wood shop back in the 60s and 70s. They took them. They know how to sew clothes. He'll sew your ass.
Yeah. He know how to sew clothes. He fix my buttons and zippers. yeah. And every time he start getting on my nerves, I be thinking I need to leave his old ass. But then something happened.
Hell yeah. Your air conditioner break down and you in there hot. Huh?
Yeah, then I need his help.
You need him. And he be in there fixing it, cursing your ass out. See, you don't appreciate no goddamn body. Give me that damn screwdriver here. You don't appreciate nobody. You takes me for granted. Give me the goddamn pliers,
yeah,
please.
And I just be standing there going, okay, thank you. I'm not going to put a fork in there no more.
That's funny. Y'all better appreciate them old players. It's like, man, come on now.
I do ain't nothing, but I appreciate you inviting me up, TARIQ. I've been following you for a long time since I was in my Black Studies days back at Laney College in Oakland, California. And I like seeing you on this platform defending FBA and speaking as a voice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, man, I love that. Thank you.
And
yes.
You know what? My daughter is 21 years old. You know what she put me up on? She
What?
listened to music in all genres. She put me up on Mink Slide last year.
Oh wow, wow. Oh yeah.
It was The Passion and the Pleasure.
Pleasure and passion.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, that's my song on there right
Thank you.
now.
Thank you. All right, beloved. Thank you. Y'all better get up on my y'all better get the Mink Slide album. That's my music group. Did y'all know I got a music group? Some of y'all I don't be there's a lot of shit I don't talk about. My cousin hit me up. It was some Pandora radio they were playing some Mink Slide. Our Mink Slide albums be slapping, y'all. Y'all go to Spotify and Tidal and type Mink Slide. That's my music group. Yeah, I'm a jack of all trades. Y'all didn't know I put out a couple of R&B albums. Did y'all know that? Yeah, Mink Slide is the shit. Our first album, nigga, that shit was all up on billboards and that was we were like on 3 different charts on Billboard. I got to get back in the studio, and I've been wanting to do some more Mink Slide stuff because I ain't been in the studio. I've been doing so much other stuff. But yeah, y'all look it up. We were on a couple of different Billboard charts. Our first album and our second album too. First album is Egyptian Musk. That's the first album. And the second one is Crushed Velvet. So yeah, that Mink Slide be popping. All right. That should be popping, ladies and gentlemen. Egyptian Musk. You know. Yes, indeed. And we just did that as like a hobby. I was doing that in between movies, and we just went in the studio. Let's put this shit out and just see how it do. Because I just didn't like the music that was out. I said, let me do some shit that I like. And that shit, it just turned out popping. It was popping. We had a good time. It's fun. It's fun to do. All right, let's see. Let me see who we got in here. Let's raise the hands, family. Let's raise the hands. Who is this? Who is this pretty lady? Zondrian? Let's get Zondrian. All right. I know you didn't request, but I'm requesting you up here. All right. Y'all raise your hands. What's up, Zon?
Hi, Tariq. I actually, I didn't raise my hand, but thank you for inviting me. But let me say this before you drop me down.
Yes.
My mother put me on to you.
Oh.
And she did. She loves you. She would probably just die if she knew I was talking to you right now.
How old is mom?
Oh, mom is, she actually has a birthday, November 15th.
Oh, cool. It's coming up.
She'll be 71.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Where's mom from?
Actually, you know what? I'm glad you brought this up. I have a lineage question for you, if you don't
Yes.
mind. If you'll humor me for like maybe just 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Of course.
Okay, so my mother's family, we're from LA originally.
Okay.
But my mother's from Arkansas, and my mother's father is from Prairie View, Texas.
Okay.
And North Carolina. That's where his peoples are from. I don't know if there are any Prairie View, Texas people in the chat, but my lineage is connected to Edward L. Blackshear. He's one of the founders of the university.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a good thing for the family. But
Yes,
my
indeed.
father's side. So he's from Mount Vernon,
New York?
Virginia. No, Virginia area.
Okay.
But here's the thing, real quick, and I'll land my plane really quickly. My father has a very interesting background, and I said, "Wait a minute, are we low key? Are we low key immigrants or something?" So here's the thing, I don't know if you're familiar with George Washington, because you know so much about history.
Yeah.
But his background, like the president. So my family basically were some of the slaves that were on his plantation, but we come from the bourgeois Washingtons. So I don't know if you know who that is. That's his nephew. But long story short, we were picked up from Barbados back in the 1700s.
Okay.
And then we were brought over to that is it not Monticello? That's
Mount Vernon, right?
Mount Vernon. Yes, we were brought over there back in the 1700s, in the late 1700s, and then I guess we kind of had our own ethnogenesis.
Yeah, that's an ethnogenesis. Yeah, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, because Barbados wasn't like the Caribbean now because they were having an ethnogenesis at the time. So y'all came over here. That lineage came over during the ethnogenesis. So you're foundational Black American.
Okay, you stop. So I'm foundational Black American on both sides of my family.
Yeah. That's a part of the ethnogenesis. When you came over here in the 1700s, I mean, yeah, you're becoming and you're creating the culture. You weren't culturally Caribbean anymore. You're now
Exactly. Because we're aware of that, but we don't practice really anything that's Caribbean related, culturally speaking, or anything of that nature. We're Black,
and you can't
Black
go to
American,
right? And y'all can't go to Barbados now as citizens. You're foreigners there.
Right. Can't do that at all.
Right. So yeah, y'all had an ethnogenesis. That's a part of the ethnogenesis. So y'all FBA, and there was a slave on the Washington had named Hercules. That was his cook. So I don't know if you guys might be related to him.
I think